All right, so combinations. We have, we want to know how many different options Gino has for placing the flower arrangements on the tables. Remember that with math questions, the last line will always be what they're actually asking you to solve for. So I usually start there so I know what I'm solving for, and then I can go in and pull out what I need, right? So we want to know how many options Gino has for placing the flower arrangements on the tables. We have 6 different flower arrangements, and we have 6 tables, right? So let's just do 6 tables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And remember, they always have to tell you whether, whether you can place, I'd have to know if I can place 2 arrangements on one table or, and it says each table has exactly 1 flower arrangement placed on it, right? Okay, so that means for the first arrangement, or for the first table, I have 6 options, right? But once I've used that that option, I have, for the second one, I have 5, right? And for the next one, I have 4, and for the next one, I have 3, and the next one, I have 2, and the next one, I have 1, right? So I'm always going down by 1 because once I've used an arrangement and it's on a table, I don't have that one available for the next one, right? Okay. So now what we do with combinations, remember, we multiply, and you should really be thinking that this should be like a relatively large number, right? I mean, there are many different ways with 6 items. There should be many different ways to place them, even if I can only have 1 on each table. So you go in, multiply all of these, use your calculator, or if it's not calculator, it's like 6 times 5 is 30, times 4 is 120, times 3 is 360, times 2 would be 720, right? So 720 total ways to place these. So it should be quite a lot, right? Answer choice D. Another way to write this, because sometimes they'll do this where in the answer choices they'll say, which of the following would help you solve how many different options you'd have for placing them on the table. This 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 is equivalent to, this is the notation we use, 6 exclamation point, which means 6 times every number underneath of it, which we have written out right here.